Microphone check 1 2 1 2. If you don't know this podcast, it's cool. Be cool. It's actually hot out today. Well, it's not hot. It's decent. But when you live in a non-binary home, you got to add 20 degrees from what the weather is giving you. Because it's 71 outside and it's 90 in here. But y'all get it. It's non-binary homes. It happens.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah, so. Oh, wait. The intro. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. If you don't know this podcast, it's cool. Ladies and gentlemen, Caitlin and Bruce.
Children of all ages, please don't watch this. This is not for children.
Speaking of Caitlin, never mind. I'm your host, Dontavius Rowe. Welcome to episode 78 of the Judgment Podcast. To my left is Vince.
Yo.
Off camera is the audience member.
Tape before a live studio audience.
Seems like we are slacking today. That's what happens when Illinois is no longer a bipolar bitch. Now, this is a late pod. This is probably the latest we've ever pod.
Well, they don't know that.
Well,
It's the latest we've done it.
It's the latest we've done.
Right, but they don't know that.
Well, now they know.
They don't know what time.
We know our normal pod time is noon. Today, all of us had some festivities that we would have liked to enjoy today. So we pushed it back to 4 o'clock, 4 or 5, whichever was earlier for us. We're old.
Or it could be 8 o'clock in the morning for all you know. I'm just saying.
Dog,
it's true.
Two out of the 3 of us is past 40 and 1 is on their way. We ain't getting up anytime soon. Well, maybe you are, because you're I don't know how to describe you.
Thank you.
I have some choice words.
We know you have some choice words. So we are here on a nice, comfortable Saturday afternoon. I've freshly ripped my bong, so I am nice and toasty right now. I have 2 fans on because I learned from the audience member what menopause high is, and that shit is nothing to fuck with. Round of applause for all the ladies who can handle menopause height. That's some tough ass shit. Shouts out to them. Like any chick that says menopause heat, just immediately just get her an ice bath. And then give her a massage. She's not doing shit today.
Right.
The most you can do for her is hand her a glass of water or wine or both.
Well, you can always teach her Tumo.
There's nothing wrong with learning something new. So, where do we begin, y'all?
At the beginning.
I'm talking about as far as news that we didn't want to check out, but we saw.
Oh, probably the first thing.
What word you choosing for? Where are your choices? Because I have a few choice words myself.
What?
I want to see if we're on the same page.
We might be. If I say it, I might get hit.
There would be no evidence
We'll
of that.
both get hit. I mean, when you really think about
So
it.
apparently,
So, if everybody is okay with this, I'd like to use my fist right here.
Whoa, sir.
Speaking of hitting people, and the thing is your face right here, just this on this side. I mean, it could be on the other side if you want. 20,000 subscribers. If we're able to get him, man, it'll be sweet.
You did look like him in not basic, deployment.
And I have a thing for weaponry. So, if you like to see a 22 caliber handgun get fired at that knee right there, just this knee, because that's my man's. This is my brother right here, and it's just a little brotherly love. He's hitting me because he just wants to hit me.
No,
He's disguising it.
No.
He's
Hold on a
disguising
second.
it as views.
Hold on a second. I don't want to hit you. I need to hit you.
That's it. I need to shoot you.
That's true.
I need to shoot you.
Yes.
Because, listen, y'all, for those of you who can relate to social anxiety, one of the things we have is a fear of embarrassment. I didn't notice that until I went to my psychiatrist. He put me under hypnosis and I spilled the beans.
Did you pick him up?
No, left them there.
I hope you
So
compensated
paid for
that guy.
Huh?
So you paid for the psychiatrist.
Yes. I have to pay for that. You deal with those beans. You deal with them. I paid you, fucker.
Don't be shaking your head.
Well, I was under hypnosis. I spilled the beans. And of course, he died.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
That was no surprise. He diagnosed me with PTSD, social anxiety, separation anxiety.
Separated from what?
When I was living in Japan, not Japan, well, Japan and Champagne, when I was away from my family.
Okay.
So that's where the separation anxiety came
Yeah,
from.
but you haven't been away from your family like that for a while.
Well, you got to look at it, the gap that I was with them, because I was used to it when I was a kid.
Mhm.
I wasn't in Chicago full time until I was 15.
Hmm.
Most of my childhood, I was in Texas, I was in Indiana, and I split time between Texas and Indiana, and Texas. Majority of my time was in Texas. So I was in between all of that, and then you got to take.
No, I get that, but I'm saying like you had the anxiety before because you were away from your family.
Well, I didn't know it was that at the time.
Yep. I guess what I'm asking
What's up?
is once you got back around your family, why would you continue to have the separation anxiety?
Because I got separated from them again when I went to Champagne. It's the furthest I've been from them since 1999.
I get that, but that's not how it is right now, is what I'm saying.
I
is
have my moments.
No, I'm saying like, oh, okay.
I have my
No,
moments.
okay.
Especially now with the passing of my uncle.
Yeah.
So that's also in my mind. But which leads to the whole me wanting to shoot Vince. I don't like being embarrassed. I hate it. It's a fear of mine.
Then why do you let people look at your face?
Because I can't change this. They just got to deal with
He
it.
can
You can wear a bag
he can
over your head.
impersonate people and make some money off of it.
Right.
Don't be shaking your head, Donald.
I understand that I look like Biggie and you look like Childish Gambino. If you wasn't so horny about violence and commit violent acts towards me, we could be in Vegas right now coming up with the money I need to save my current situation. But no, you want to punch
Hold on
me.
a second. I mean, look, if you really need to make some
I
money,
know Biggie songs.
Listen.
Hey, all he has to do is whip it out.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Listen.
And it's good in Vegas.
Exactly.
Hey, it's good everywhere.
Well, then start pulling it out. Help a brother
Well,
out.
I can't do that on here.
I got a girl in Vegas.
Kids
that,
might
that
be
you
looking
can-
at it.
I got a home girl in Vegas right now. You can create some content with, and I'm familiar with her game.
What I was
And
going
I
to say
think
was,
I know who you know. I think you know who I'm talking about.
listen, what I'm saying is, We could both go there. We could also do the impersonation. I, on the side, can, like I'd ask people if they wanted to, if they want to make some money. And, I would do a bum fight thing, but, I wouldn't be a bum.
You make them quack like chickens or something.
Right.
Well, I was
Punch them in the face, not
Right.
me.
Yeah, but nobody else wants to see them get punched in the face. But I'm certain everybody who's watching right now wants to see you punched in the face.
That's a fucking lie. There are plenty of people
Hey,
that
hey, hey.
deserves
I just
a
want to
punch in the face more than me.
I didn't say they didn't deserve it. I said they want to see you get punched in the
No.
face.
No, there are people they want to see get punched in the face more than me.
Okay, how about this?
Dylan Mulvaney.
I don't want to touch that person.
But they want to see them get punched in the face.
Well, yeah.
Him and her.
Yeah, but listen, how about this? Down below, please.
JoJo Siwa.
Mama June.
Nah, I feel bad. I feel bad for that person.
The person that
Mama
made that
June.
movie you hate.
That son of.
Definitely should get punched in the face more than me. Shit. Definitely that person. Because old girl made me watch that movie.
Which one?
The one you don't like.
I'm sorry. Do you understand now?
I completely understand.
Man, I won't.
Bro.
I can't explain why I was so angry at that movie.
For the first time, using the word hate was appropriate when describing this movie. For the first time, I looked at her. I said, the amount of dick you going to have to suck for me to forgive you for watching this bullshit.
What's it about?
Nope.
Nope.
Y'all are terrible.
Notice we don't even say the name of the movie. Speaking of bad movies. Damn, I forgot my train of thought. That shit pissed me off. Oh,
People think I'm crazy.
You
And
are.
they that's true. But what I'm saying is that movie was horrible.
I like the way she just quietly said it.
Have you seen? What the hell is that? I saw this in high school. What the hell? I think
Disaster Artist.
no. I think it might have been one of the first movies Peter Jackson made. I think
What was it about?
zombies. What
Okay.
the hell was it called? I'm blanking on the name of it, but it was like a zombie movie. And the scene that I remember is a guy walking with a lawnmower, and he's like just using the lawnmower.
Oh, that was Chopping Mall?
No.
No, not Chopping Mall.
No. Oh.
Dead Alive.
Yes. That's.
He did that?
I think so.
Oh, wow. Didn't know that.
I want to say yeah, but it was just.
I just thought about it. I'm letting the hot air go out that way instead of bringing it in. While this one gives us the cold air.
However it goes. Circulation's good too.
Yeah. Trying to make sure it circulates. I'm trying to get the hot air out. See, it got a little cooler when I reversed it. But yeah, speaking of bad movies. Oh Jesus.
I'm sorry.
You turn the volume down.
Well, it's the national anthem. We can't get copyrighted for that.
They actually have it on YouTube. It started playing. I'm sorry.
Oh wow.
But yeah, it's his first movie.
It's his first movie?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I mean, even though you may not like it, it's classic.
The
Like
Frighteners
as far-
were much better.
I'm saying as far as like classic horror type stuff.
I didn't really like it.
I like classic horrors.
I don't like
Yeah.
horror though, so
I love horrors.
I don't like horror. I didn't like it. Frighteners I liked, but not
You
Dead
know
Alive.
what? I had to lay off the horror because the jump scares was bad for my heart.
Man, dude, I love those things. It's like free adrenaline.
I don't.
It is.
It's like coffee without the bad taste.
Yeah, but after you have a heart attack, you kind of need to chill on that.
No.
We know how Vince is going. At least isn't in a blaze of glory. That's all we can say. But yeah, y'all. I seen something about Pirates in the Caribbean. They got rid of Johnny Depp and they're rumored to have a black chick play his role. They said they're giving it a complete reboot.
So they want to torpedo that entire franchise.
When was the last good Pirates of the Caribbean? Think about it for a second.
Are you asking me or him?
I'm asking both of y'all.
The last one with Johnny Depp. Because you know they cut him out the last one for stuff he ain't even do. Just like...
Well, if it makes you feel any better, the entire Disney is going down the toilet because of the other choices they made. So...
Oh! We didn't talk about this, and it was sitting on my brain ever since last week.
Planet Fitness?
Yes. Planet fucking Fitness. Mm-hmm. Okay.
They're pretty much going the way of Bud Light now, apparently.
Yeah. They the healthy alternative of Bud Light. One creates beer bellies, the other helps you get rid of them. Mm-hmm. But in this case, they allow trans women in women's locker rooms with their dingleberries out. With children around. Well, apparently, this guy, I don't know if he had his dingleberries out. He probably did. But dressed like a guy in the women's locker room, shaving his face.
Thought you were going to say he was shaving something else.
My tone wouldn't have been like this. Yeah, he was shaving that. I would have said some slurs. They're still in the back of my mind of what I think he is. But it's a few slurs that would have flew out my mouth describing that motherfucker. Worse, what he's doing is bad enough. Shaving your face, and then a parent complained because it was in front of their child.
And they banned
removed
her.
And they banned and removed her. Now, I will say this. To the Planet Fitness owners that are privately owned, I'm sorry you had to deal with that bullshit. Because they're taking a big hit. And a lot of them didn't want anything to do with that. They didn't want that policy. But because they're under the Planet Fitness umbrella, they dealt with that. Now, I have a trans friend. She's cool people.
So they were an enemy?
No, they were never an enemy.
We said they were.
But people are sensitive these days when talking about this because they like to personalize shit. Mm-hmm. And anything that I'm about to say has nothing to do with them because they're not this type of person.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately,
the thing is, if they get angry, they probably are that type of person.
And that's the issue I have.
And they don't catch that.
Yeah, they don't catch that. And that's the conflict I have sometimes. But I gotta speak my piece.
Mm-hmm.
The women, this is your fault. Not all. Jesus Christ, I hate saying that. This is your fault. You gave these sicko men this power. Because he's also a SA offender. He's also that.
Oh my gosh.
And this is and this is for the people. Oh wow.
Sorry. You know how long I was trying to do this? That's why it wouldn't come off. It's all misshapen.
Nice.
I wanted to clean it.
Well, you don't have to cut it.
You would have had to gallum it off.
Hmm.
Nice.
That's why it wouldn't come off. Look at it. It's all misshapen.
Ah. I can fix it.
Oh jeez.
What?
Yeah. I know.
No, seriously. If you see it, it's actually.
No, I'm
misshapen.
looking at. I'm like, okay, I can get why it's stuck. But yeah. So, this
To
guy's also.
clarify, it was a ring I was taking off.
Yes, she didn't pull her titty out,
Hmm.
or did she?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Okay. But yeah, this person was also a S offender, and
Were they a minor attracted pedophile?
that I don't know.
That
Might have
doesn't
been.
mean that. It could just mean that, you know.
No, I know.
Might have been. They might have been one. If I'm not mistaken, they might have been one. I'm not going to quote it, but they might have. Now, this person, to the trans community, it should be more than just Blair White speaking on this. That's her name.
Mm-hmm.
It should be just more than Blair White, because it's a lot of sick individuals. The trans community gave pervert man the power to do shit like this, in which respectable men with morals like myself and Vince, have to deal with, because these motherfuckers are sickos. And anytime you see this pedophilic behavior, it's always born men dressing up like women. And yet, they're more protected than all three of us. Think about it. All three of us are minorities. When you really think about it, we all have two strikes in this room according to society. Me and you both being black men, that's strike one. In this society, strike two. She's a woman. Strike 1 and 2. We have 2 strikes out the
I'm
gate.
also Hispanic.
And Hispanic. 2 strikes out the fucking gate. And they get more protection than us. Than all three of us. I talk my shit sometimes about how women live on recruit difficulty, but I can also keep it real. Women have just as many strikes as us.
So wait, so does that mean that short men live on hell? Hell difficulty?
Yeah. Short men is on insane difficulty.
Okay.
Men who make the
What do you mean
40K,
short man. Like,
guys that no. Either way,
Oh yeah, that's bogus. To
Yeah.
be both?
it
I
could
mean,
be both.
at least if you're one or the other. I mean, you could probably.
you could be under 6 in both ways.
Ugh.
yeah.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Come on. Have you seen or heard about what J.K. Rowling has been saying?
What did J.K. Rowling say?
About how women are born women, or something like that.
Something similar.
Oh, something
Where-
that makes sense.
Yes. Where she's not. How does she phrase it? Because the way she phrased it recently was like, okay, it makes sense. Where it's like, it was something along the lines of, you know, the whole, if you're born a woman, that's what you are.
Yes.
Even if you were born without ovaries,
Yeah.
they taken the ovaries. If you have an unworking uterus, you're still a woman, right? That's
Yes.
not going to change. She also said that a trans woman should also listen, that they could be considered. However, right? I have to look for it, but it's just like she was saying that you could do what you want with your body, and that's your prerogative. That's not what she's saying. Like that, if that's what you need to do, then that's fine. However, it was the whole biologically, a woman is this because
Right.
of this,
Which isn't wrong.
It's not wrong.
It's not.
And she wasn't trying to say it in such a way where it's like, okay, if you're going to do this,
I don't
you're
think
bad,
that.
it wasn't that. It was like, okay, if you were born this way, this is how you were born. And changing it, well, yes, changing it could help you. It's still
Still
not
doesn't change
exactly. And it still doesn't make you
that.
a woman in a biological sense. And she wasn't trying to say, I don't think she was trying to say this in a hateful, spiteful manner, but people were taking it in such a manner.
Because they're
People
extremely sensitive
Yeah. The
and
truth-
illogical,
Yeah. When,
also known as emotional.
when you use truth, logic, and facts, that statement is never pretty.
No.
They
mean,
just
heck,
gonna have to deal with that.
Look, I'm just saying that if it were possible, I would change my race to Saiyan. But it's not going to give me the ability to have a Zenkai boost. It just won't. I'm sorry.
Exactly. We're just not born seeing. We're born black.
But it was just the fact that, like, it just, I disagreed with her at first.
Mm-hmm.
However, reading these comments, it's like, okay, it makes sense. I never hated her for listen.
A lot of people will hate her for stating
yeah,
what's
she got-
biologically.
Yes, I get it. But, you know,
Just like
I'm not going to burn her books just because I disagree with an opinion.
Right.
As long as you buy them first, she doesn't care.
Yeah, pretty
Right.
much. That's her. Like, oh, you're gonna burn my books?
you,
Please buy,
you
buy
still
10 of
bu-
each. and
right.
then burn.
You
That's
still
what she-
bought them. Like
Yeah.
I don't see how people don't get the logic in that. You're only helping that person.
Yeah, that's what I think she quoted to somebody. They're like, "We're gonna burn your books." She goes, "Please, please buy 10 of each."
Right.
Like,
Buy them. Keep buying them. Thank you. How's
yeah,
this?
she-
how's
If you
this-
really want to burn the books, you'd buy 10 every month.
exactly
10 of each every month.
about 10 of them every month.
but what she said actually recently kind of makes sense. Like, it does. I'm not, you know, I get it.
Yeah.
I may disagree, but I get it now. I understand it better. That is all.
Yeah. No, but like I said, it's these nasty men out here.
Now, to play devil's advocate, we could say there's nasty fuckers no matter what.
1000% correct.
We could say that.
Nasty has no race or gender. Nasty is nasty.
That's my only.
I
That's
will
my
say
only, that's my only. I don't want to say argument, but that's my only,
like your stance on it.
yeah, like
No,
To-
I'm with you on that
I
one.
agree with you. Like, we could say, oh, these people are this.
Oh no.
But-
But right now, as of right now, I'm only going off the majority of these incidents. Because
Well, think about it like this, though. They're only going to show the stuff that's going to, be popular in the news.
that's
so
true.
that's the main reason why, as far as television is concerned, black men are dying, like 100 black men are dying every day being shot by police, which isn't true.
That's not true at all.
But by them saying that these people got shot or that these people shot somebody, it goes well in the news. They get better ratings.
We kill
sucks,
each other
but-
at a higher rate than police kill us.
Yeah, but we don't want to talk about that. How about we work on stopping killing each other so there would be enough of us to stop them from killing us?
Because if y'all feel the way that y'all feel about that shit, why is George Zimmerman still alive?
Pretty much.
You look like bitches. Let's just call a spade a spade. If Pookie and Ray Ray did that shit, you quick to slide them. But George Zimmerman is living his best life.
Mm-hmm.
He gets to. You see what I'm saying? If it was really real, why is he still alive?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised he hasn't gotten shot yet.
Exactly. But this the type of shit our community does. It's more than just people can sit here and make fun of J. Cole for walking back shit. But I look at society today, you walk back worse things than a verse. Talked all that shit about George Zimmerman, and when George Zimmerman was outside, you walked back everything because you ain't did shit to that man yet. And I'm not enticing violence. I'm not encouraging it. But what I am saying is if you really about that, if you really a big stepper like a lot of these niggas do these days, then step there with your bitch ass. You're not going to do it. That's why you didn't hear me send out threats to that man. I hated the verdict. I thought the verdict was bullshit, but ain't shit that I could do because I'm not a stepper like that.
Speaking of
I step for my family. Speaking of murderers, rest in peace, O.J. Simpson.
There's no evidence that that actually happened.
I said that. Let me cook.
Okay.
Let me cook.
Okay.
It's a
come on now.
it's a method for my madness. It's a
That
method
fucker did it.
for my madness, and I wasn't talking about O.J.
How did you know that I thought you were talking about OJ?
You didn't let me finish.
All
No,
Can I finish?
No, you didn't let me finish.
right, go ahead.
Okay.
Caitlyn Jenner put up a post saying, "Good riddance." So I just mentioned O.J. Simpson and Caitlyn Jenner. Who's the murderer?
Two
Both.
great athletes.
No,
Yeah, they were.
no. O.J. Simpson is not a murderer because they cannot prove it. So by court of law, I don't give a damn what a person thinks. In the court of law, the only murderer in this scenario is Caitlyn Jenner.
Mm-hmm.
Because Caitlyn Jenner committed vehicular homicide. She hit a person with a car, and that person died. They actually proved that she did it, and she got arrested for doing it.
Mm-hmm.
People are pissed off because you still can't prove if OJ did it.
Mm-hmm.
The only person that know is the man that he got to answer to now. And to me, and they normally say people, and then I seen somebody say his karma finally came. How
Who's
was
gonna
it-
die anyway?
How? First of all, death is promised.
Right. Like what?
There's nothing we can do about that. And if it was really not on his side, how did he still live another 30 years after the fact? He was damn near 80.
76, yeah.
So he lived to be damn near 80. But yet, karma. Nobody knew he had prostate cancer. Nobody knew. And he still lived his life. He still smiled. Maybe I got the game fucked up, but these people don't know how karma works.
Yeah.
Do they not know karma also happens to good people in good ways?
Mm-hmm.
If it was really karma for O.J. Simpson, why did he get another 30 years of living? Another 40 years of living? Despite the fact that he did go to jail, and we all know the jury did that because he got quote unquote got away with murder in 94. You know how I know it was that? Because as soon as they convicted him, the first thing the reporter says, and this has nothing to do with the 1994 conviction as to why they gave him 33 years for robbing himself.
Well, I mean, by definition, it does because the reason why he was robbing himself. So that was a lie.
Yes.
No matter how you say
It
it,
had everything
it's definitely
to do-
related to it. Because if whatever happened back then didn't happen and he was doing that,
He
you wouldn't have got
robbed
involved.
him. Yeah, he
Like,
wouldn't.
what are you talking about? That's a lie. Whoever said that, you can't believe anything that they say. Nothing. They're a liar. Go ahead.
So that's what I meant by I said the murder comment I made. I was talking about Caitlyn Jenner because Caitlyn.
So okay, and I know this is gonna sound way off topic.
Okay.
It better.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Okay, so track and field, right?
Mhm.
Caitlyn Jenner competed in the
No, Bruce
Listen.
Jenner competed.
Bruce
Listen.
Jenner competed.
I'm sorry, that's the nature of it. That's how it was set.
I'm just trying to
Yeah.
say the name.
Yeah.
I don't
You notice I said Caitlyn and Bruce in the intro.
listen. Just let me finish.
Of course.
I was going to say
The details matter.
because the question is this.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to say when Caitlyn competed and won, it was a decathlon,
Right.
correct?
That was
Yes.
Bruce.
Can I finish?
She knows it's Bruce.
I know.
Then why didn't you?
I know. The audience knows. We all know this. You don't have to say Bruce.
It was
We
me,
know.
Stone Cold. It was me all along.
Dio? Anyway.
So, to go back with trans people in sports. No.
You read my mind because that was going to be my segue.
So, because the issue that people are having is how do you want them to compete in sports? Caitlyn competed at one point in the listen.
No! Caitlyn never competed. Bruce did, and at a certain point, he chose to be a woman. Stop it. I'm saying that's how it was. That's what happened. I'm not crazy here.
We know.
My goodness. Anyway, you were saying.
See, this is why people can't talk to you.
Well, if you wanted to talk to me, just be right.
Technically, she is.
No.
I was going to ask, all right, because this is a topic that has been kicked around. So, at the time, Bruce competed and won gold.
Mm-hmm.
Is now Caitlyn.
Correct.
All right. Do you think that Caitlyn keeps the medal? Returns it?
That's a good
A,
question.
and B, how would you want a trans individual to compete at such a level? Because,
Well,
I mean, think about
as
it.
it is-
If I competed at a high level in whatever sport and I decide to say, listen, I'm no longer Teresa, I'm Terrence, for example, right? And I still want to compete at the Olympics. What do you say to that?
well, see, as it is right now, there is a male group and a female group. If all we did was got away from male and female and just had whoever wanted to compete go, wouldn't make a difference. Whoever would win would win. Now, it would definitely reduce the female component because the majority of men are way stronger, faster, have way more stamina than women do. And that's the reason why a lot of women and men don't want trans women going against women because naturally they're going to be stronger even after reducing testosterone out of their system.
Would they have the same opinion if it was a trans man competing?
Well, trans men suck. No offense. They're just
Trans men are terrible.
at best they are mediocre men. But
Now-
but a man becomes a superior woman. It's the nature of it. I mean, seriously, no offense to any trans men. Do what you want to do.
Leah Thomas, look at him. Got smoked when he was a man. But when he became a woman, he broke records.
How many records have they broken?
Leah Thomas smoked them. Like she damn near became the trans Michael Phelps.
Yep.
She was smoking though. Now, I'm glad you guys said that because this is going to lead to my segue.
Oh, wait. First, yes. Caitlyn gets to keep the medals that Bruce won.
Why?
Because at worst, it was a name change. It may have been some other things that changed too, but if someone changes their name, Bruce still won those medals.
Even though Caitlyn didn't do shit.
Right. However that goes. So yes, does get to keep it. 2, if they are going to do it, they should either have them go against the people that they're biologically related to. I mean, they're biologically the same as them. Unfortunately, that would mean that the trans men would be stronger, ideally, than the women would be. Just the straight women would be. Because of the extra testosterone they're taking. I'm saying that is basically steroids. If they took that, they would. So you probably would have to have like 3, possibly 4 different groups.
Yeah, all the trans men would have to compete together, and then the trans women compete. Again, you would have to add 2 extra categories because
now you do realize that
there may not be enough. That's fine.
I was going to say that taking testosterone necessarily is not banned. It's banned, but it's...
But when you're going against other people of the same ilk, it's an even playing field.
Yep.
Because they're all on it.
Yeah. I was going to say that a trans man taking testosterone, it's not going to help them. It's not, but it's not going to be considered banned in a sense.
Yeah, it's
right?
not banned.
And
right.
You're not going to be banned from competing if you're taking it due to like a legit
reason.
It's
a legit reason.
Now,
that's where the separation becomes.
Flip the script. That South African runner, Caster, I'm blanking on her name, Caster, right?
Mm-hmm.
She smoked the hell out of some people in the 800 meters in track and field, right? Just completely smoked the hell out of these ladies, right?
Mm-hmm.
They pulled her aside and said, yeah, we need to see what's in you because we think you're a man. Because she looked very very masculine.
Very masculine.
Yes. So they were like, we need to do genetic testing. Forced this individual to do genetic testing to prove she was a woman. So what do you say about that?
Well,
I say that she should have kept everything that she had won because she did it without any extra help. She may be a mutant as it was.
Now
what's her name again?
Caster, Caster. It should. Her last name starts with an S.
TER.
Yeah.
CAS.
So it turns out.
Hmm?
So it turns out that she would be considered.
Go back to the T. STER.
So it turns out that she is considered intersex, I believe the term is now called.
That's fine.
Well,
no, I mean I get it, but the thing is,
so she has undeveloped testes as opposed to ovaries, which made her make testosterone, like more testosterone. So
she's an actual.
She's a mutant.
Hermaphrodite.
Well, yes, the old term is hermaphrodite.
She's a mutant.
Well, that's technically trans.
No.
Doesn't it?
No.
Like
it
that
means
is
that they
totally
are born
different.
That's
yes.
totally
yes.
okay.
It is.
That would be like.
I don't mind being corrected.
No. So a trans person is someone who's born with one, so whatever that is, and they go over to the other.
Oh, okay.
And intersex
transformation.
Yes,
right.
And the hermaphrodites, you're born with both, and they will. Back in the day, back in the 50s, what they would do is, if they couldn't decide what sex you were, they would cut off something and pretend that you were something else. So, like, if I was born with some balls and a vagina, they would cut off my balls and pretend that I was
What's
a
her first
female.
name?
Caster.
Caster?
Yes.
What's the last name? Oh, Simia.
Yes.
Caster Simia. I hope
Seminia.
Seminia.
Oh, that's bogus.
Ha! I'm sorry. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Well, she's talented,
Yes.
but she also looks like RG3.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Damn, that's a woman?
Yes, that's a woman.
Oh, wow.
So when they did the genetic testings, they
I
found out.
apologize, Caster. I'm unaware of your game because I saw this was like this nigga over here smoking people.
Right.
Now, normally that was like a double entendre because nigga, because she's black as hell, and nigga because I thought that was a dude,
No, it's a woman. And
it's a woman. And you know what? Like I said, I don't mind being wrong. I was wrong.
So
Wait.
she, when they did these testings on her, it was proven that she had these undeveloped testes, which caused her to have like more testosterone made. So therefore, she was able to do like Usain Bolt level stuff in these distances, right?
Oh damn.
And people were getting all types of mad because they thought it was a man doing the 800 meters,
Oh wow.
right?
Well, as it is right now, what are they going to... I mean, okay, look. Right. So,
Tell me I'm lying.
there's no beard there. Get out. No. So...
Clean.
So... yeah, I don't know, man.
Twins.
Look. Stop it.
Who are you saying she's twins with?
Robert Griffin III.
No.
Just look up Robert Griffin III in your phone and tell me.
Get out. But I'm just saying, like, if... But the thing is, they're doing something I don't appreciate. As it is right now, that person, Caster, is the fastest possible...
You said Roger or Robert?
Robert.
The fastest possible female as far as they were doing. And so because of that... But she's also technically a mutant. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it's a mutation. Well, I'm saying. It's true. Wait, what's so...
Was I lying?
You a motherfucker.
But so... but so the thing about it, though, is that there's a guy named Dan Carnesis or Dan K, whatever. He's able to run... And he has done this multiple times. He's able to run 50 marathons in 50 days.
Really?
Straight.
Damn.
Like,
That ultra marathoner.
Yeah.
guy? Yeah.
and the thing is, he didn't even know he was able to do it until one point I think he got really depressed and he just started running.
Like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, pretty much. And so at a certain point, he's running and running and running. He gets tired. And it's like, oh, okay, crap, but he just wants to keep running. He'll have his cell phone on him. He'll have his cell phone on him. It's like, okay, cool. I want you to make me a pizza, and I want you to have it delivered to this one point. And then he'll wind up meeting a guy there. He will take the pizza. He'll eat the whole pizza. He'll, like, roll it up and eat it burritos or something crazy like that. And then he'll just keep running.
So he was the real life Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Now, the thing is, if he was to run a marathon, like, you would have to disqualify him because naturally he's able to do something that other people can't. He can reuse the lactate that's being produced by your muscles and use it directly as energy or something crazy
There was
like
a
that.
skier back in the 70s. Can't remember the name, but you know, Norway, Sweden, one of those countries, right? Where it turned out that the reason why he was so good at skiing was because he was able to, his body could not produce, but his body could utilize oxygen like much more efficiently, right?
Like how Michael Phelps is in swimming.
Yeah, something about how your, cell food. Like his body naturally made cell food.
No, it wasn't that.
No, I'm just saying like that's what his body was naturally.
No, it's a good chance he probably had something similar to those clam divers, the ones that they go down and they.
We're both clam divers.
Stop it, you.
Get out.
And they would go
Surprise, motherfucker.
Anyway, no, but I'm saying.
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
So
Come on, man.
So they were able to dive, get clams, to get the oysters, and because they did that for so long, like everybody in that tribe that does it, I don't remember exactly where it is. Their oxygen levels are so high that they could stay underwater for quite a
it was
a
like
long
the
time.
skier. They were saying
Oh,
like the
damn.
skier.
Practice.
Yeah.
We need to go clam diving.
Oh my god!
Finally, some appreciation. That should be the name of our porno that we put out for the bitches.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. Be cool. Get some bitches, like put them in water, and we clam divers. We dive in the water and get us some clam. And the vaginas have to look like a clam. Got a little opening, a little slit, look like an axe wound. You know what I'm talking about.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius?
If you would like to sponsor me and Vince so we can start a Fansly account so we can go do the Moose Knuckle Shuffle with some bitches.
Moose Knuckle?
Moose Knuckle Shuffle.
No. You can have all the moose knuckle. I'll take the camel toe.
Does it really matter at this point?
Yes!
Are you saying most knuckles are just tiny?
Nah, it's the other way
Oh,
around.
no.
It's the other way around.
I mean, I like camel toe. But Moose Knuckles need some appreciation.
It's all you.
It's gonna be. Oh, I'm there.
Oh my god.
Clam chowder.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius? Nope.
Not going ahead.
Nope.
I don't like it.
Nope. You prepared it. You got to eat it.
Right. Get my bib. What was we talking about? Trans people. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, speaking of which, that was this boxer. Trans boxer.
Okay.
Female to male.
Okay.
Went against a biological guy in a boxing match. Got knocked out in 22 seconds.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
22?
Lasted
Well,
long?
boxing rounds are like what 5 like,
3 minutes.
and they
Well,
have like what?
No, I'm sorry. Championship fights are 3 minutes. Like regular bouts are like 2 minutes.
And how many rounds? It's like 10 rounds, right? 10,
Yeah,
12,
well,
something like that.
For where that person was, it was probably like a 6-rounder. A 6-round bout in the amateurs. Like you're pro, but you're amateur at the same time. So your first few fights is normally like 6 rounds.
Okay.
So it might have been a 6-round fight, but they got knocked. They got KO'd in 22 seconds. This is female to male transition. Got knocked out.
I'll be
22
honest.
seconds.
That takes a lot of courage.
Now,
I wouldn't have been able to do something like that.
I'm not gonna lie. My first instinct was to say equality, but I looked at it from a different lens, and I was like, you know what? Round of applause to that person. You did something that probably nobody else will have the balls to do.
Surprise, motherfucker.
How dare you? This is all wrong.
No seriousness. It took some serious cojones to step in the ring for 22 seconds. 22 seconds. You gave it your all in 22 seconds. You got knocked the fuck out. But it took guts to do that. You don't have them, but you have them. You got some balls for that. It takes some balls to do that. Because, you like, of all the things you could do, you're a female that turned male, and you accepted the fight against a biological male. And he accepted the fight against you. So both parties agreed to do this. You knew the risk. You trained.
Hey, what was the name of that one female boxer that was saying that she could beat up, male
Clarissa
boxers?
Shields.
And then she went up against
A biological man.
during it was just
Doing
sparring
and got dropped.
and got dropped and
then accused him of saying that he had no padding on
he
his
had no
gloves.
padding. No, he just hits hard.
No, he just knocked your ass out.
Right. He hits hard. Like, as far as she's concerned, he hits hard. You think he didn't have any padding, and he probably was going light on you. I mean, I don't know.
But to that boxer that did that, I forgot the boxer's name. In fact, while I'm at it, I'm gonna look it up because I gotta give, despite the jokes, I gotta give everybody they just due.
No, but the thing is, people. I mean, I didn't see a whole bunch of it, but I think there were some people that were angry. That were angry at the guy who knocked the lady out or dropped her, and I'm thinking to myself, whoa, hold on a second.
Patricio Manuel.
And I'm thinking to myself, wait. They both agreed to fight. They both agreed to spar. He was probably going light with her. And it just so happened that his minimum is close to her maximum, apparently. I mean, I don't know.
And you can't tell that this person's trans by how they look. It looks like a guy.
Probably just needs a little bit more training.
Yeah. But you still...
Because the cool thing about boxing, technically a woman could beat a man, but she would have to avoid she'd have to avoid all of his blows and punch where he wasn't blocking. That's literally the only thing you have to do. Unfortunately,
Right.
it just so happens that men tend to hit harder than women.
Right.
And it's not like I'm trying to say, oh, hey, I'm a man. Hey, look at me. No, it's not that. I'm just saying, genetically, biologically, because of testosterone, we produce more muscle and have more strength upper body. Lower body, it's about equal. Upper body, men tend to out-strength women by about 3 times or so. Even if they're the same size.
But yeah.
But, go ahead.
No, you gotta have balls to do that.
Or not.
Or not. Either way, you stepped in the ring, knowing the precautions. You got knocked out. You got back up, and you're going to keep moving. I pray that you do have success. Like, seriously, all jokes aside, I really pray that person has great success. Because you did something. You wasn't one of these people that's out here trying to push a message. You just want to get out and do what the fuck you want to do what you love.
Yeah, I appreciate that, actually.
That's all I ever want for anybody. What, like, this messaging shit, this going after children shit, I don't support it, I don't condone it, I don't fuck with it.
Well, the thing is, there's a lot of people that don't.
There's a lot of people that don't, but I'm mad that the media is putting it out in the forefront and trying to make it seem like it's okay.
Yeah. Well, thing about it, there are, what do you call it? The Disney is losing a lot of money because they've been providing that message for a while. And even though they've been doing that, they were expecting everybody to agree with them. But there's a larger portion of people that don't agree with them. And they are letting them know, like, hey, we don't like the stuff you've been putting out. And you can call people racist. You can call them transphobic. You can call them homophobic. If they don't like it, they still don't like it. You calling them that at best will make them on purpose not like you. I mean, I don't know how else to say that. If you if you tell someone that something they did aggravated you, and that's literally just something that they've been doing for whatever period of time, like, you want them, and I just want you to understand this, and this is for anything. I'm being general with this. If you come to somebody, or you like, it's like, hey, you know, what you just did made me angry, and they look at you like you're crazy, it's possible you might be. Because if I'm walking down the street and someone comes up to me, it's like, hey, you just did this thing. And it's like, what are you talking about? I'm literally just walking. I mean, I'm being vague because what I'm talking about covers most situations that this type of thing happens in. If someone does something that makes you angry, and you know that that's literally part of their unconscious behavior, why are you getting angry at them? Why don't you have control over your emotions?
Right.
I'm saying most people go emotions first into a situation, and they get angry when they don't get the result that they wanted, or if things go off the rails. I mean, emotions are useful as fuel to get you to do things, but you're not supposed to have them as in the forefront to do stuff. I mean, I don't know how else to say that.
Right.
Like if you allow your emotions to control you, you could show up anywhere. Like, and you either have to have control over your emotions, or you have to have control over your destination of where you want to go. At least if you have that, that's something you could pay attention to while your emotions take you wherever, as long as you're focused on the thing that you want to get. But if you're using your emotions to guide you, unless you're picking the right emotions and using it for the right thing, you're not going to get the results you want. I'm just...
But no, I get it.
Ideally, if you want to help people, you want to come from a place of love. That's the nature of it.
Facts.
If you come from any other... I mean, there might be some other emotions I may not have experienced before, but if you come from just about any other emotion, you're not going to get good results.
Yeah, this is like when we have this the trans conversation. I think about my friend, because she's a cool person. But she's never did anything wrong to me or say anything bogus. She just live her life and go to work. That's all I can appreciate about that crowd. I fucks with people who just focus on living their life, just staying out the way. Now,
I have no time for drama seekers.
But I wish we wasn't an hour in. But I guess we can end things on this conversation, or it depends on how this conversation goes. But Macho got a rant. Okay.
Tell Macho he can only rant when he's here.
I mean, it's only been 3 episodes ago, maybe 4. So he's within quota. And plus, it's hot outside. He wants to get bitches. I get it.
Well, you can bring him here.
Tell him to pull his dick out. Apparently, that's how you attract women, apparently.
Shit, then why am I still single?
Right.
I ain't pulled it out enough?
Apparently.
Who knows?
We gotta talk to Dr. Pull It Out right here.
I don't think he believes in pulling out. Pod rant. I had to play it after that comment about Vince. That was poor timing, by the way. So we're going to reset. Pod rant, episode 78, Macho edition.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius?
Pod rant, episode 78, Macho. This is his rant.
Okay.
Let's talk about how black people has lost their willpower as it pertains to ownership of the black dollar. A daily necessity such as buses were boycotted in the 60s. Our people walked in all conditions as a means of making a point. Nowadays, we couldn't get people to boycott Gucci, Balenciaga, or H&M for more than 2 weeks. Amongst our other falls from grace, our loss of willpower should be studied at a scientific level. We preach we are not against snitching as a show of strength. Imagine being lawfully innocent, yet willing to withstand the conditions of imprisonment as a means of looking good in the court of public opinion, while simultaneously being unwilling to stand pat on no longer supporting a clothing brand. Black people are lost.
Okay. Well, I mean, well, we can thank the government, the media, and probably a few other movements that led us to where we are.
BLM.
But we can't blame that. If anything, that happened because of the other stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, because it's not like we can blame.
There's no BLM without all that.
Right.
That's a fact.
You know,
that's
so
true.
the media says that, black people are being gunned down by white police officers, but they fail to mention that black people kill way more black people. Somehow me mentioning that,
It's a problem.
no, apparently it's racist. But how is it racist if we're talking about the issues that we need to fix? Why don't we have black people working together as opposed to like, what you got in your pockets? How about you give it to me or I'll hurt you? No, that's not right. And they know it's not right.
In the words of my favorite battle rapper, Daylight, one of my favorite battle rappers, Daylight, he said, and I quote, "When a black man kill your brother, you grab your Glocks and you slide him. But when a cop kills your brother, you outside with a fucking sign yelling, 'Stop the violence.'"
I say we should use the appropriate things that actually work to get the job done. That's all I'm going to say. Go ahead.
No, that's all I was gonna say that, but I was probably gonna be more ignorant. But you said it for me, so. But yeah, the black dollar ain't worth shit.
Well, look.
What does he mean by black dollar?
So there's this thing where if you are any ethnicity and you come over to the United States, whatever that ethnicity is will tend to buy from only that ethnicity and will tend not to do any businesses with anyone other than that ethnicity, whatever it is. But apparently black people don't share in that.
And if they do, they try to rip other black people off.
So they will ask another black person for a discount.
They haven't been to a Middle Eastern country then, have they? They haggle the hell out of people in the Middle East.
Well, at least everybody in this room has. Everybody in this room has.
So, I mean, I don't know how that works. It has more to do with if I open the store and it's like, here's the price. It's like, well, that's too much. But you're willing, this is the same price as the person next door who's not the same race as me. So it's too much for a black man to charge? I don't understand what that means.
Like how black kids sit here and act a slap goddamn fool at Cam Newton's football camp, but Peyton and Eli Manning get yes sir, no sir. Seriously?
It's about respect.
Seriously.
And sometimes the things that are necessary to get that respect will put you in jail. So you have to find alternatives.
Y'all sit here and try to dog Cam Newton as if he ain't contributing to your funky ass. but yet you want to say yes sir, no sir to Peyton and Eli. Not to say that they don't deserve that. Every person deserves respect, but don't tap dance.
Well, not everybody deserves respect. Respect is earned.
Respect is earned. Let me correct myself.
I mean, it may not take very long for it to be earned, mind you. It might only take like 5 minutes or less.
Right. Respect is 1,000% earned.
But I'm not going to respect someone just because I was told to. No. Look, respect for me is more of an individual thing. So I'm not going to paint a broad brush across a bunch of people's like, okay, I respect only this. I respect. No. I respect individuals.
Like, but I'm in a football sense. Cam Newton, Peyton, and Eli Manning are 3 grown men who garner respect. They ain't doing bullshit to people.
Right.
They're being themselves. Peyton and Eli Manning are by far two of the funniest.
Gesundheit.
Bless you. Are 2 of the funniest brothers, and I'm not talking brothers as in black people, brothers as in family, in football television.
I don't know. Michelle seems to hate them. Well, no, Michelle, my sister, I shouldn't say her name, bleep her name out. She hates Peyton and his. She hates Peyton's commercials, I think. Not that he's a great football player.
Well, that's fine. So all the hate that she's sending him is
She
giving him
also
a
hates
check.
Bobby Flay and Rachel Ray.
Right.
For some reason.
Right. And they're millionaires. So I don't think they care so much.
No, they don't.
Shit, I wish I had a powerful friend that can help me out my situation. Jesus Christ. I wish I knew a Mr. Beast. I wish I was friends
Why
with
don't
him.
you contact him? He's on YouTube.
I
Hey, you're on YouTube. At least you have that in common.
Yeah.
Say it.
Nah, but I'm more of a, I don't know. That to me, that's phony.
Getting
'Cause, I mean,
assistance is phony? I don't understand what you're
because it's just like, how many people are going to this guy and saying, "Hey, I can
Right.
use-"
You see what I'm saying?
Right. And someone has to be chosen, correct? And just like
is
the
he
lottery,
going- but
and
is
just
this
like the
person
lottery,
actually
and
giving-
just like the lottery, if you don't play, you will definitely not win. I'm just saying.
No,
And Mr. Beast, no offense, I'm not saying you're the lottery. I didn't mean to
insinuate.
No, not even insinuate. I'm not sure what word I'm looking for, but I'm just saying it's an analogy. I'm just saying, and you could ask him.
But
I'm saying,
like I said, I wish I had a powerful. It's just not for the financial gain. It's just for the knowledge. Knowledge as well.
Well, he also hosts an extremely popular YouTube channel. You might be able to get some pointers also.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
just saying, look. Hey,
You
look.
contact him then.
Well, no, okay. Yes, Yes, I'm going to.
Okay.
Out of spite.
How are you spiting me?
Right.
Because you told me to do it.
I don't.
But you were thinking I wouldn't. Which is why I'm going to do
You're
it.
gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, specifically because you said I wouldn't.
So she said you're not gonna jump off a bridge. You're gonna do it.
Maybe.
He would. Jump off the I-74 bridge.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Unfortunately, I'm probably going to bring you with me, though. Just make sure that when you're going down, you cross your arms and cross your legs so the water doesn't go up your butthole. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. You don't watch movies? I mean, like, have you ever seen a movie of somebody falling in the water, going, ah, ah, all of a sudden, boom? Because if they didn't do that, they're gonna get a crazy colonoscopy. I mean, the enema's going straight in there, and it's not gonna be pleasant. It won't. Cross your legs. I'm telling you, it's better for you. It's true.
How about we just don't jump from high places into large bodies of water?
What if it's necessary?
I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm not getting me too'd by water.
Right. We have to know what to do in those situations.
I know.
Wait a minute. So you said you saw this in a movie?
Movie, TV shows. You never seen that? People are going, ah! But right before they hit the water, they cross their arms, they bring their legs together and just go straight in. You've never seen that? I just always thought that was strange.
I wouldn't take any information like that from a movie.
No. You don't. You know they breathe in movies too, right? I guess you shouldn't do that either. They also eat and sleep. Can't do those anymore because you've seen it in a movie.
They also have sex in movies.
You can't do that anymore.
Well, shit, that's y'all.
Nevertheless,
I like clam.
the reason why they do that is because those are the people who are stuntmen, and that's the safest way for them to get into the water.
Without getting me too.
Yes. So I guess you take it that in the movies they're actually punching people.
Now.
I mean, I don't know.
No, they're not.
No. But there's a few people that got really punched before.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Remember,
on
Brandon
purpose.
Lee really got shot.
Yes, but
Sort of no.
yes, and those are all accidents.
You know, I know it was an accident. Rest in peace, Brandon
No,
Lee.
I know, but I'm saying like no one actually gets hurt in the movies unless it's an accident. I'm saying like that one thing in the Twilight Zone when the helicopter fell on the guy and the two children, which that's sad for me. I don't know, but I mean that was an accident. That's when they got hurt.
Still aired that.
No,
Well, they cut it out,
yeah.
but they still play that episode.
And then like all the other time, like Brandon Lee, that was an accident. What was the one with the guy? What's his name? He was on 30 Rock.
I think I know who you're talking about.
And he
Alec Baldwin.
yeah, Alec Baldwin. And he wound up shooting somebody. You know, is he in jail right now?
No, he's on trial.
He's still on trial?
There's something. Yeah,
Oh, Dick
So-
Cheney.
Oh yeah, he's right in the face. His load was all over his face. What?
What?
He shot a load right in his face.
Yeah. Took a dick to the face?
Yes.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That was him.
What a dick.
Right. And then the guy who got shot in the face, he apologized to him.
He did. I'm sorry I was in your way. Or some shit, yeah.
Shot in the face. That's a dick move.
Right. But I'm saying like if you watch enough television or movies, you'll start to see some really I don't know if they're interesting. They're interesting to me. Like you'll be able to see like if you watch someone who's dead, check to see if they're breathing. I'm saying.
Of course they're breathing.
Yeah. No, exactly. But
You
it's
just
a
have
movie.
to get the moments when they're not breathing. That's why they do so many cuts.
Right. But the thing is, you could still see it sometimes.
Yeah, you can still see it.
Or like, you know, you might check for continuity errors. Like, well, I guess it doesn't work at least in the first Matrix. Actually, technically, it wouldn't work with any of the Matrixes. What the hell is going on there?
Oh, damn.
Well,
He took 500 milligrams, so that's what your ass get.
yep, pretty much.
This is a fuck around and find out moment.
Yes. And now look at him.
Right. He's ready for
A capital L.
He's ready to receive.
He's in an American taxpayer position.
Right.
Looks like he's at a Walmart.
Mm.
Look like he at Diddy house.
Oh. And thing is, I don't even think he did that on purpose
Actually, it is at a
because
Walmart.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Is it Walmart?
It's at Walmart.
Of course. Target would never.
oh, that's standard. Standard at Walmart. That probably happens like 20 times a day there.
Yeah. Target would never. They'll just put up the genderless bathing suits for kids.
Mm-hmm.
They'll just do that.
Oh. However that goes.
How did that go for you? Listen, All right, y'all. We gave you our normal time. Hour 20.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you keep saying that ahead of time. You're going to cut things out and compress stuff. It might not be a minute 20. You got to talk for a little while longer. You know how much you're going to cut out?
Yes.
By like 10%, 20%?
Not even.
1%?
Oh,
Maybe
God.
maybe between 5 and 10%
Hey.
of it.
Jim Jones? Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah. You know what? Let's stop before this podcast gets more offensive. So,
I'm not sure if that's possible.
sheesh. Man. I know, right? But, want to thank Macho for the rant. I was going to at first begin the pod with the rant, but then OJ died, and Kaylin and Bruce being an idiot, and then trans people being trans people. Not all, by the way.
Well, no. All trans people are being trans people.
Oh, I meant the sickos. Sickos. I'm your host, Dontavius Rowe. To my left is Vince.
Yo.
Off camera is the lovely audience member. This is episode 78 of the Judgment Podcast. We're out. Hey, she pulled out a titty. No, I'm just kidding.
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It wasn't a titty.
I don't know how else to end it. After that was perfect. We out.
Respect.